tour of my Art Workspace. Basically, I'm going to kind of just talk about the different things that I use and how I have everything set up. So, first off, I'll show you my drawing desk. So, I was lucky. I got this off Craigslist for like $100, and I know they're about $550 when you buy them brand new. But this thing tilts up. It's really sturdy, so it doesn't shake a whole lot. I mean, it's made out of good stuff. So, got really lucky with this. I've wanted one of these forever, and I've never really had the space. If you watch my video of how I learned to draw, that was our old house. And when me and my wife were looking for this house, this setup and her setup were definitely things we had in mind. So this upstairs bonus room is absolutely awesome for us. But anyway, so the desk only has one drawer. So in this drawer I have all my Copic markers. Copic. I always say it wrong. I can't even remember how to say it. So anyway, I got all these. I got ink pens, Prismacolor ink pens right here, which these work awesome. I think my wife used them to do her drawing here, who, by the way, she's filming. So thank you, Kara. Hi. These are my Prismacolor pencils, which most colors I'm good with, you know, just buying a box like this, but I buy a surplus of white. So you can see I have quite a few of these. The Prismacolor sharpener works really well too. Actually, I have a few of these. It's just really handy, works really well. So, and then if you've seen my sketchbook videos, this is the brand of sketchbook I use, because a lot of people ask, and I say it in the comments all the time, if I can ever find the cover, geez. Anyway, Strathmore Tone Tan. I also buy the gray too, but this is what I've been using lately, and I like it a lot. So you can see these are full sketchbooks that I've been doing if you watch my daily sketches. So here's one of the pencils I use, and I just buy, when I buy pencils, these mechanical pencils, I just grab ones that look nice. This one's kind of made of metal. I like this one a lot. And I think these cost about $10 at Michael's, but you can get them online cheaper. I just bought 6 of these sketchbooks from a website called Jerry's Artorama, and I found them randomly. I love the name, it's hilarious, but it seems like a pretty big business, and you can get lots of stuff way cheaper on that site than you can at the retailer. The key is you have to kind of buy it in bulk though, because it's like, I think, free shipping, and I know on the sketchbook shipping was expensive, but the sketchbooks cost $6 a piece, and if you buy them at Michael's, I think they're $13, so it's like half price. So anyway, here are a few books that I often reference when I'm doing drawings if I'm trying to come up with character concepts. This is my copyright-free animals, just random illustrations of people who drew animals and stuff. And I got this when I was in graphic design school. This was a recommended book, and I have loved this thing. So if you're ever looking for something like this is an awesome book. I'm sure you can get it on Amazon. Got this for art history, and absolutely, this is my favorite book ever. This thing costs $100, but you can tell I've used it a lot. But it is basically art through history. I reference this a lot. I read a lot about different artists. The pages around Caravaggio are going to be extra worn because I absolutely love him as an artist. So this is one of my favorite books that I've ever owned. And then I also like this one a lot. This is more technical, traditional illustration type book. It references everything, animal art, how to grayscale. I mean, this is just a really good book to own for anybody who's into illustration, because you always need some kind of, you need to brush up on your skills, you know, and sometimes you forget stuff or you just need to remember how to do something, and I definitely do, because there's a lot of stuff that I didn't even learn that's in this book, so I love this book. So that's my drawing desk. So if you watch my drawing videos, this camera angle is straight down on my pad, and this is how I did it. This thing is absolutely awesome. I'm super proud that I made this. It's pretty cool, huh, babe? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So anyway, I have, this is a Sony CyberShot, I think, that I have up here right now, and that's what I use to film. But the camera I use to zoom in and out, that's how I get close. And then if I need to move it around, I just do that. And how I built this is I went on Amazon and I bought, this is actually a mirror hookup. And so I bought that because I knew it would work. And then I also bought a tripod from Best Buy. And basically this is the tripod hookup down on this bottom part that the camera's hooked up to. And I removed the legs of the tripod. And luckily the screw-in where the leg's screwed in fits this mirror screw-in perfectly. So the tripod screw-in hooks perfectly right in there. And yeah, just works just like that, little handle and everything. So that's pretty badass. If you're looking to make one of these, then you can totally copy mine. But it works super good. And then, so anyway, if we move this way, this is my Cintiq. I love this thing. So if you've never seen one of these, basically I sit down like this, open Photoshop or whatever, and just I have a pen that I don't have right now because I'm not sure what happened to it. I think it might have gone out of the house somehow, right, honey?
Maybe.
Maybe. We're not quite sure. But anyway, I have to buy a new one, which really sucks. But anyway, so it's got like a nice little pen that you use. I'll just use this, and you can draw on it just like you would a regular piece of paper, except it's a monitor. So just like these, but this is like a touchpad. Super sensitive, it's pressure sensitive. It's got these fast buttons over here. You can zoom in, zoom out, that kind of stuff. So this is where I do all my digital art, which is really fun. I'm still working at getting better at that because it's definitely technique. And I don't have that technique perfectly honed just yet. So all this runs off of, this is my MacBook Pro Retina display, which I actually don't even use this hardly at all. My wife and I use it when we travel and we do our vlogs, but most of the time I use this, which is, I can't remember what it's called, but it's for graphic designers. It's like art display, so the colors are very true, stuff like that. And I do all my graphic design work on here or on here. So, but yeah, and these drawers, I just have random stuff to work on my computers. I always buy Imagine FX, the magazine. I just love it. And these discs come out with it, and they're like art brushes too. The only downside is it's hard to, I don't have a CD drive on my laptop, so I have to figure out other ways to get these onto my computer. But yeah, and then some random colored pencils and random rulers, triangles, stuff like that for whatever job I'm doing. GoPro stuff. And then over here, so this is like my bookshelf. All my graphic design books, because if you don't know, I went to school for graphic design. That's what I went to college for. That's what I currently do for a living. I'm actually an art director for a company. And so these are all my reference books that I used in school. I don't know what that's doing there. But yeah, so that's pretty much my art workspace. I love this. It's like a dream come true to have my own drawing space where I can just leave it. Now my wife's been kind of taking over and stuff. But here's actually some, I think my next video is going to be a colored pencil portrait illustration. That's one I did about, what, 8-10 years ago in college. So I've gotten better since then, but you can see with colored pencils you can get pretty realistic with it. This is my little, I want to get some really cool like statues, like the cool like Spawn ones and stuff. This is a toy I had when I was like 9 years old, 10 years old. If you guys remember this cartoon, I loved it. And this is a picture of my daughter, like from a couple years ago. My wife made me for Father's Day, which I love. And then my daughter and I put this together. She's almost 3 now, so.
Oh my gosh, crazy.
Yeah, I know. But anyway, I want to get some cool sculptures and stuff. And then actually, eventually I want to do a really big painting. But we've only been in this house not even a year yet, so I still have a lot of stuff I want to do. But I'm going to do a big old huge painting. Oh, this is kind of a cool thing too. Here, I need to show this. So, my wife probably doesn't remember that we got this when I proposed. Mm-hmm. In Portland. This is always going to be awesome for me because it's like we used to go to first Thursday in Portland for the art walk, and the night I proposed we bought this, and it's of the Everett Station, like the lofts in downtown Portland where we'd always kind of walk along the galleries and stuff. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you proposed it first Thursday.
Yes, I did. So anyway, that's my art workspace. If you guys have any questions, hopefully I can answer them. Just ask them below. So thanks for watching, and I hope you liked the video.